And it's recovered by Barkholtz, and he couldn't clear. Now back with Frias in the far corner. He'll slide it in the slot. Pesonen, a backhander. He scores! Iisai Pesonen with 24.2 ties it up, and it's 1-1 at Ingles. Big hit, puck left off for Van Steensel. Toe drag, still with the puck, takes a shot, goes wide. Clarkson still had the puck, they got it back to the blue line. Bishop on the circle, tapped in the slot, they score! Tic-tac-toe for William Bishop, and it's 3-2 Clarkson. Now Chen, high slot, took a shot, it deflected off the body of Maël Saint-Denis, and now a puck loose, but Pack takes it away to prevent a shorthanded opportunity. Now turns it over and hits it down out of the air. Oh, great recovery by Noah Pack, and the puck taken by Chen. Back inside Ingles, still tied at 1, and Yale has found a lot of success at Ingles. They're 5-1 this season at home, but they still haven't gotten that road win this year.
And that's going to be key, mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Chris. We're in the home stretch of the season. It's the second half. I know it's January, still early, but every game counts, including on the road. And for the Bulldogs, again, that's what's going to really be the indicator of if they're able to secure some home ice, whether it's the first round or get the bye into the quarterfinal. But it could be huge and a big difference for a win or a loss in advancing to Lake Placid.
Well, this team seems comfortable at home. Getting a top 4 seed would make the most sense. As we mentioned, those 5 wins at home. Sometimes you go up and down the schedule and you try and pick apart a stat like that, but those wins, Princeton, Quinnipiac, Brown, impressive wins for Yale at home. They haven't been cheapies.
The Bulldogs will see Clarkson and St. Lawrence one more time this season, as well as Princeton and Quinnipiac.
Yale with still a healthy amount of home games as well. As we mentioned, the whole CT Ice tournament is here at Ingles this year after being at Sacred Heart just a little south in Fairfield and Bridgeport right on the border. But they'll get to face number 11 as of now, Dartmouth at home. They'll face Harvard at home. Still haven't faced Union at home or on the road, as there's a shot that goes off the side of the net by Brassington. And that puck is flipped out of play.
Yeah, a lot of season left to play in the ECAC, and of course for all of college hockey. And this is where it gets fun. Also interesting to see the traffic jams in the standings, teams tied for certain places, and of course the ECAC is always a fun ride. And the Bulldogs, they can find a couple road wins in this last stretch of the season. Again, it could be all the difference. And it's tough to go into some of these environments. Talk about Union. They have a brand new barn they just opened this season. Everyone's very excited up in Schenectady for it, and getting big crowds there, and some really big wins for the Garnet Chargers on their new home rink.
Bottrell gloves the puck down. Couldn't get a shot off, and now tries to find the puck on the far circle. Instead, Pesonen will start the breakout for Yale. Good leading pass. It's picked up by Frias. He goes towards the front of the net, and it's kicked away by Soderwall. Frias already with an assist tonight. Couldn't get the goal to go with it, as that puck sent down the ice for an icing by Clarkson.
Boy, great play by Frias, just missing out. What an effort he made. He really is feeling confident in his game right now, and it shows. Muscling his way to the net. That's just a great poke check from Soderwall, too. Great heads-up play by the goaltender.
Still tied at 1 with 7:35. This crowd would have exploded. It's a big scene here at Ingles Rink tonight. Of course, it's Celebrate New Haven night, where all the New Haven residents got in for free. And what a treat. It's been a tough, gutsy 1-1 ECAC game between Yale and Clarkson, as the team trying to get a win for the crowd here of New Haven, which many might not know is a pretty historic city in the USA. First planned city in America. You know, the submarine was invented in New Haven. First steamboat was built here. Of course, the people in New Haven before were the Quinnipiacs, but we won't mention them on this broadcast.
Well, you know what I'm always going to say with pizza. So always got to hit Worcester Street. Biggest attraction, at least in my eyes.
The pizza's a layup. You know, I've been here a couple of games, and we've mentioned the pizza, I think, every single time here, and I don't want to be known as the pizza guy.
I'll take that title. I'll gladly take that title, but also maybe it's an indicator I need to eat a little more before we jump on these broadcasts.
If it makes you feel better, I did have pizza before coming here.
Now I'm just jealous of you, but am happy for you.
course, Sally's, Frank Pepe's, Bar Pizza. If you're more in southern Connecticut, of course, there's Rico's Pizza, bar-style pizza. It's awesome. Also Colony Pizza, which is an iteration of Rico's Pizza. You know, it's a chicken or the egg argument as Yale on the back door sets up a one-timer, they score! David Andreychuk, it's a go-ahead goal